The Chipmunk celebration is very sweet and very inspiring. This is a 1994 Alvin and the Chipmunk cartoon directed by Walt Kubiak, and this takes place around Thanksgiving. And Alvin's assignment and Theodore are going to be taking part in the community play. However, they didn't get the parts they thought they would, and they ended up getting different roles. And none of them wants to do it because they're things they think they're not good at, things they've never done before. For example, Alvin is in charge of creating the costumes, and Dave tells them life is all about taking chances. And there are a couple of quotes throughout this that kind of echo that same sentiment, which I love. I think it's always a really fun idea to try something new. And it's scary and it can be difficult, but the reward is so incredible. And this is what Dave tries to tell Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. But whether or not they're going to do it, well, I won't answer that. I don't want to spoil it, but certainly they come up with a very creative way of trying to get out of it. A little bit of an odd way, to be perfectly honest. It's definitely a kind of a silly idea that would appeal to younger children who like that kind of silly humor. For me personally, I wasn't that bothered about the idea they had, but I didn't hate it. I didn't mind it too much. But I think it would definitely appeal to younger children. There isn't actually that much about Thanksgiving in this episode, which surprised me because usually when there are Thanksgiving based cartoons, they really go to town on information about the history of Thanksgiving and the pilgrims and what it means, but that wasn't really so much the case here, which I guess is not too bad because there are many other ways to learn about Thanksgiving, but it's just something that struck me. It struck me as a missed opportunity. But aside from that, I thought it was very good. I really liked it. If you're a fan of Alvin and the Chipmunks, I think you'll find it to be pretty great. And if, like me, you always try new things and, push your boundaries and try new experiences that might scare you, I think the message will really appeal to you. But it also might encourage you to try something new as well, which is something that I think is pretty great. Having said that, if I was going up for a part in a play and I got tasked with costumes, I'd be livid. Partly because I have no fashion sense, no creative design. I couldn't do a good job with it, which is what Alvin came up against. But, the message is there. Take what you have and do your best with it, and who knows what you might discover. A great message, a decent cartoon. Would have liked more about the history of Thanksgiving, but other than that, I thought it was pretty enjoyable. They definitely could have shown us more of the actual play itself and incorporated some facts about Thanksgiving there. That would have been a really good way to inject that information without detracting from the narrative. But that aside, a chipmunk celebration was really sweet.